10 Most Dangerous Kids Toys. Number 10. Cabbage Patch Snack Time Kids Dolls. The Snack Time Kids doll involved a motorized mouth mechanism that allowed the doll to eat plastic foods. It didn't take much for fingers and hair to get trapped in those maws. The doll continued pulling on whatever is in its mouth and there was no off button. Number 9. Jarts. Jarts might be the most infamous toy in history. These large lawn darts were heavy and sharp, which obviously led to a big number of injuries. This toy caused 6,700 injuries and 4 deaths before finally being banned in 1988. The modern variant of Jarts uses a heavy dull plastic cap. Number 8. Austin Magic Pistol. The Austin Magic Pistol is a perfect example of how toy safety has changed over the years. A literal hand cannon somehow made it to store shelves, and was sold to kids in the late 1940s. This toy included a supply of calcium carbide, which explodes when mixed with water. It fired ping-pong balls out of the gun at high speeds, traveling more than 70 feet. Number 7. Magnetics. Magnetics building sets featured plastic pieces that could break open, spilling small, powerful magnets that were easily swallowed by toddlers. The magnets don't pass through the digestive system. Instead they connect with each other through tissue walls, sometimes forming large masses that twist intestines and cut off blood's supply to vital organs. It led to many injuries and even death of 22-month-old Kenny Sweet in 2005, after 9 tiny magnets reattached inside his bowels. They were finally recalled in 2006. Number 6. Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab. Maybe you think it's obvious that including uranium in a child's toy isn't an especially good idea. But apparently that never occurred to the makers of the Gilbert Atomic Energy Lab. The Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab included 4 different atomic core samples, and had an order form to get more. This kit is definitely cool, but undeniably dangerous for kids. Number 5. Aquadots. Aquadots were small, colorful beads that could be arranged into different designs and then permanently sent with a sprinkle of water. But reports surfaced almost immediately of children vomiting and lapsing into comas after swallowing the beads. The problem was that the beads contained a highly toxic chemical that was used as a day-trade drug. The makers of the toys, Canadian-based Spin Master and Australian-based Moose Enterprises, blamed Chinese subcontractors, before eventually agreeing to recall all 4.2 million Aquadots kits. Number 4. The CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit. The CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit, a toy based on the hit CBS show CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, allowed children to look for fingerprints with a special powder and brushes. The powder in question turned out to contain up to 5% asbestos. The alarm was sounded in November 2007, but the maker, CBS Consumer Products, decided to leave it on shelves in the run-up to Christmas. Rather than wait for the CPSC to negotiate a recall, the Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization filed a civil action to stop sales of the kit. Number 3. Fisher-Price Power Wheels Motorcycle. Power Wheels have always been an injury-prone toy, but the Fisher-Price Power Wheels motorcycle had a defect that caused serious injuries. The accelerator pedal would often get stuck and send kids flying into walls at high speeds. It was taken off the market and recalled. Number 2. Mini hammocks. Sure, relaxing in a hammock is nice on a hot summer day, but the child-size ones weren't a good idea. 10 different businesses eventually had to recall over 3 million mini hammocks after at least 12 children died between 1984 and 1995, and many more were hurt. The hammocks didn't feature spreader bars to keep them open, resulting in a twisting mess that risked suffocation every time a kid tried to get in and out. Number 1. Sky Dancers. Sky Dancers were a line of toy dolls that could be launched into the air with a special device. However, these dolls tended to fly right into the faces of unsuspecting children. There were around 150 reported injuries, and likely many more unreported, which led to a massive recall.